I'm gonna give you 6 chest exercises for the chesticles so that you can throw shot and discus further. And we're gonna start right now. First things first, right? We got to make sure we're warming up those pecs. Okay, so we're gonna go here. I like to just hit a warm up, and I almost wanna hold my elbows at the same angle the whole time. And when I get back, I wanna feel a nice stretch in the pecs here. Boom, okay? So that's the first big exercise is banded flies. Easy, right? Here, boom, boom. Boom. This is a great movement, not just for discus throwers. I know you coaches right now are going, oh, that's a great throw. That's a great exercise for discus throwers because it looks that way. It emulates the discus position, and it is. And even just doing a stretch here is great, but it's also absolutely fantastic for the shot put as well, okay? So let's go 3 sets of 17 for a good warm up to get that moving. Now, the next movement I'm gonna do is I call these, okay, X push-ups. Okay, so what I want to see is a little more pop. So let's say we're giving a kid here and they're doing a push-up, right? Just a simple push-up. Now the next thing is like explosive push-up here. The next thing I want to see is this. Okay, when we get a little more elevation off the feet, when we hit, we're gonna have a little more tension through the pec, and that high speed rebound is really what I wanna see. If we get that high speed rebound back into that explosive work, it's a very, very good plyometric. So think about clap push-ups are great, normal push-ups are great, the X push-up is fantastic. You wanna elevate the whole body together. 3 to 5 reps. Now, third one, we call these gorilla push-ups. This is a movement I use a lot with Alex Rose and Sam Mattis, dating all the way back to 2015. So this is an exercise where you get a little more control. You have to have some trunk stability, and you're gonna get some more pop off that upper body. It's freaking awesome. You can use a med ball, you can use a plate. Med balls are tough, okay? So we're here. Boom, 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 boom. Absolutely fantastic, okay? Med ball's even better because you're here, you gotta focus on your grip and more shoulder stability. Both those are great, plate or med ball. Start with a band, do some stretches, make sure you do some stuff to loosen up your upper back, get into some push-ups, X push-ups, gorilla push-ups. Now we're gonna give you some more, a little bit more loaded and dynamic movements that you probably have never seen before. But you guys don't train with us. We're the best private throws group in the entire world. We want you guys to train with us. Middle schoolers, high schoolers. You guys wanna throw 60 feet, you wanna throw 200 feet? Click the first link in the description, head over to throwsuniversity.com, sign up today. We want to get you guys throwing 60 feet. Women, we want you guys throwing 40, 50 plus feet. We're the best in the world, and we want you to be a part of the club. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 variations of a specific movement, and it's all related to chest. It's all movements that we'll use with our top athletes as an accessory, as a supplemental movement. So if we're doing bench, like we know bench is big, right? We're doing incline bench. We know that's key. These next group of exercises, okay, so if we're doing like an incline bench, we might follow up that supplemental work here. And a lot of you high school kids and middle schoolers will benefit from this, just in the sense that when we use dumbbells, we typically see at Garage Strength, the first 3 to 4 months that athletes are training, when they learn control with the dumbbells, that's when their pecs blow up. And I also wanted to point this out. Recently, there was a paper that came out. Pec size is directly linked to bench press strength. Okay, so if we look at data and we see that having big pecs is good for a bench, we can also see that in most cases, having a larger bench press will help you throw farther. Like, that's the way it is, okay? So what we're gonna do some dumbbell work. And the first thing we'll do, so if this is a dumbbell bench, right, here, dumbbell bench, up. Okay, so notice I'm doing a little pause. So that's the first exercise. I want you to go a little pause. Now this is the next one. Double bounce, boom, double bounce, up, double bounce, up. Now this is the next one, which is horribly difficult. Double bounce, up, 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 double bounce, boom, boom. And these are freaking fantastic because you have to have control and drive that up. The other big aspect there is you're essentially making this movement very unilateral, and you can start to feel things and feel, you'll see some guys flare out. Some women, if their triceps aren't as developed, will sort of get to the midpoint and it almost like crashes in on their chest. So those are just things to pay attention to as a coach. And I know I said I think I was gonna give you 3, I'm gonna give you 4, because one of the best things that we'll do, and this is almost like a speed aspect, is that we'll do VBT work and we want to keep the bar speed at a specific area. But one thing here, so if you're a little more advanced, let's say you can bench, you're a high school girl, you can bench like 180. This is a little more advanced. This can help you. And that's the one thing here. Those other exercises are great for beginners. This is like next level. Okay, so we're gonna get a band here, put the band on my back. Okay, so this is gonna add tension at the top, which is gonna help that lockout. And the reason why I mentioned women is that the tricep is responsible for that last like 30%, okay? So that's where the band comes into play. Now, we go here, come down, and I wanna pause at the top. And remember, this is a chest exercise, a chest video that we're providing. When you pause at the top, you're gonna feel the triceps, but now your pecs are squeezing the control and have that there. So those are 4 dumbbell movements that are fantastic, especially after we do the dumbbell or the banded warm-ups, the push-ups, and the gorilla push-ups, the X push-ups. Use these 4, so now we're up to 8. I'm gonna give you 2 more. Okay, high schoolers, if you guys are throwing, let's say you're throwing 25 feet, 30 feet, 35 feet, we want you to get to that 30 or 40 foot mark. We want you guys to sign up with your training at throwsuniversity.com. And if you're doing these movements, okay, some of these exercises might be harder, so you can scale them down. And the next exercise I'm gonna show you guys, if you're throwing 30 feet and you wanna throw 40, or if you're throwing 25 and you wanna throw 30, instead of doing this exact movement, I would say just start off with a specific push-up or a clap push-up, okay? And you can add in 50 clap push-ups a day, and you will go from that 25 to 30, or you'll go from that 35 to 40 feet, I promise you. But to do that, sign up with your training at throwsuniversity.com. Now, this next exercise, this is a push-up to a box. I know these are benches, but what we want to do here is go anywhere between 12 to 20 inches. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little pairing here. We want to be as twitchy as possible. This is where you're going to get that good hit on the discus and on the shot. So we're going to go here, boom, 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 boom. Okay? So let's say 3 to 5 reps. As explosive as you can be. Okay? Freaking drive up as fast as possible, like you're trying to push through the planet, okay? Push the earth away from you as you come up, okay? Then we're gonna rest about 1.5 minutes. We're gonna come over to the bench. And this is where I want a lot of you guys in high school, men, women, high schoolers. First step, build to that first plate. Second step, build to 2 plates. That's a great, if you can bench 200 pounds as a high school girl, you're top 1%. 1% easily. Men out there, 300 pounds, fantastic. Okay, do that over a long period of time. Okay, commit 2, 3, 4 years. That's how you can get there. Now, if we're doing the push-ups to the bench, okay, we'll come over here. Typically, I'd have a spotter, so I'll get set. I'll have my pad here. Go like this. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you have a spotter. You have a spotter to hold that pad. I'll do one more demonstration. So I'll go here. It's really hard without somebody holding the pad. So you go back and forth and you can hit that with the pad, let's say 3 to 5 reps. I like a faster eccentric because your nervous system just lights up. You can rest 2 minutes and you go back to the explosive push-ups. These are fantastic chest exercises that are gonna help you guys throw further in the shot and the disc. Remember, click the first link in the description, head over to throwsuniversity.com so that you can drop some bombs. Peace.